guys, so I'm going to be talking about the different rhythms that we've been going over between quarter notes, eighth notes, and all of the 16th note permutations, okay? For now, we're not really going to worry about the time signature, but the first set of notes that we have up here are called quarter notes. Each quarter note gets one beat. It takes up a quarter of the whole measure, which is why there are 4 of them in a measure of 4/4. For the rhythm of quarter notes, when you're writing in the counts, each quarter note gets a number. 1, 2, 3, 4. Depending on which part of the measure it's in and which beat the quarter note fits into. So this rhythm would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. The next notes that I'm going to go over are eighth notes. Each circle is 1 eighth note. Eighth notes can be grouped into duples or pairs by a bar. Sometimes you will also see eighth notes grouped 4 together. For now, I will only have duples or groups of 2. We count eighth notes as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So this rhythm would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Remember, the numbers are still lining up with your click track, with your metronome, or with the snaps. Those are the downbeats. Your ands are your upbeats or offbeats. Eighth notes are called eighth notes because 8 of them make up a full measure of 4/4. These notes are called 16th notes. 16 of them make up one full measure in 4/4, which is where they get their name. The count structure for 16th notes is 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. So if I was to count this rhythm, this is what it would sound like. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. They are grouped into sets of 4 as 16th notes when they take up the entire beat. But this week, we also talked about the different ways that we can combine 16th notes and eighth notes into 16th note permutations. These 16th notes are still 1 E and a. But because I used a tie, I will no longer say the second note in the tie. In this case, it would be a. But I'm going to use these 2 16th notes and trade it in for 1 eighth note. So your rhythm becomes 1 E and. A really cool way to think about this is if you have 4 fingers and you think of them from left to right, 1, E, and and you tie them together, you now have 1, E, and you don't say the This rhythm would be 2, E, and 3, E, and 4, E, and. These rhythms are exactly the same. This just shows you the tie versus what it actually will look like. On your quiz, I will use the actual notation. This is what this measure sounds like. 1 E and, 2 E and, 3 E and, 4 E and. The next permutation of 16th notes and 8th notes is if we tie the first 2 16th notes together. If you tie 1 E and but put the first 2 together, you say 1, ignore E, and you have and Your count structure is 1 and Again, this first beat is with it drawn out in 16th notes with the tie, but the true notation is this. This entire measure sounds the same. This is what it sounds like. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. The next permutation ties the middle 2 16th notes together. Here, you have your 4 16th notes, 1, E, and You tie the middle 2 together. You say 1, you say E, you skip and you say You have 1, E, Again, remember, this first beat is the same as the second, third, and fourth beats. It's just drawn out with the 16th notes to show you the tie. But the true notation looks like this. And it sounds like this. 1 E, a 2 E, a 3 E, a 4 E, For this rhythm, make sure you hold out the middle note just a little bit longer, and it should feel like it has a groove. This would be an excellent place to stop the video, take a picture, and write down your notes. I'll give you a practice rhythm that we can look at together. So take a look at this rhythm on the board. For the first beat, look through your notes and find the picture that matches that. Because this is the first beat, the number is going to be 1. In the second beat, find the picture that matches this. Replace the number with 2 because this is the second beat. In the third beat, find the picture that matches this and plug in the counts. Remember, this is the third beat, so the number is 3. For the fourth beat, find the picture that matches this and plug in the counts and substitute the number 4. Take that process for all 4 measures, all 16 beats. The count structure you should have gotten is this. Those are the numbers you should have gotten. However, you also need to know what this sounds like. So, go back in my video and listen to what each of those pieces sound like. Then you stitch them together into the rhythm that is actually written. Here's what this sounds like. 1E and 2 and 3E a 4. 1E and a 2E and 3 and 4. 1E a 2E a 3E and a 4. 1 and a 2E and 3E a 4E a. Your quiz will include a rhythm that I will ask for the count structure, and then I will ask you to read it. Good luck, everybody.